No, we not fucking no more. I want to see other people. You act like you're the only fucker in this relationship that other people want to. No, no. Let's be real. So what we gonna do is we gonna stay together. We gonna have a beautiful life together for the rest of our lives. We gonna continue getting money together. We gonna continue raising this little girl together. We gonna have a fabulous home. We're gonna love and take care of each other. But I'm gonna other people, and I hope you do too.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got a brother over here. He got caught with a side piece. His wife caught him with a side piece. Now, that's not even the craziest part of this video. The craziest part of this video is that because he got caught cheating, right? His wife gave him an ultimatum. From my understanding, his wife gave him an ultimatum. She says, listen, you can go ahead and divorce. We can go ahead and divorce. We can go our separate ways. But, you know, hey, 9 times out of 10, probably the reason he doesn't want to divorce is because he knows he might lose out on a lot of money. That's probably one of the biggest reasons why he divorced, why he didn't want to divorce. But, you know, and that's a little spoiler for you. But the second thing was, hey, if you don't want to divorce, you can stay in this relationship, but under these guidelines, right? And the one guideline is she is going to be sleeping, sucking, and every man she sees, right? And guess what? Y'all will continue to stay in a good relationship. This is coming from her mouth. They're going to continue to stay in a happy, loving relationship, raising their child, while she's over here, man, sucking another guy and coming home kissing you on your lips. And the craziest part about it, is that he is going to know. He's going to know. He's going to know. He's going to know that his wife is coming home after slurping up another man and kissing you on your lips, and you have to accept it, right? And this is what I mean by a lot of your women tend to be very, 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 very delusional, and you're going to see it in this video. But you know, and I get it, man. I get it. She has every right to feel the way she is. She has every right to be mad as she is. I get that, and I'm not taking that away from her. But to give your man this ultimatum, just it shows her character. Let's just be real. I get it. This man cheated, but at the end of the day, and I get it. A lot of your sisters and a lot of your women are going to get upset and say, "Oh, you're excusing his behavior." Nobody's excusing his behavior. Yeah, he's wrong. He's wrong. But it says a lot about a woman, right? Because a lot of sisters love get back, right? A lot of sisters love the get back game. The get back game is pretty much you do something to them, they're going to want to retaliate. So it's pretty much monkey see, monkey do. But yet somehow we have a lot of women swearing up and down that men are very emotional than women. But yet you got a woman over here getting upset saying, hey, well, you know what, because you slept with one guy, that opens up the door for me to sleep with pretty much the whole neighborhood. Like that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. And then she's saying, hey, we're going to be in a happy relationship. We're still going to continue in a happy marriage. There's no way I'm going to be happy knowing my wife is going to go out and go smash somebody else and come back home to me. There's just no way. But listen, before we can get to that, man, do me a huge favor. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and leave me a subscribe. Now let's go ahead and jump into this video.
Fight for me, great, because I love you. I never wanted to not be with you. I never wanted to be without you. I want to do life with you. But in the process of all this happening, you a liar. You got you a bitch, and I had to hear from this bitch what y'all relationship was about. No, we not no more. I want to see other people. You act like you're the only fucker in this relationship that other people want to.
And I hate when they do that, right? And like I said, I hate when a lot of your women do that. I get it. I get the anger. I get it, right? Once again, she has every right to feel the way she's feeling. She has every right to get it off her chest, but she don't have no right to sit over here and say, well, you know, I want to mess with other niggas too. We get it, but you ain't got to tell me that. Obviously, he did it discreetly, right? But look, here's the thing, right? Once again, the guy sat over here and messed with one woman. He had a little side piece. Now, once again, look at her. She's saying, well, hey, you know, I want to mess with other men too. Man, listen, once again, cheating for men is very different than cheating for women. It's just a double standard, man, that we have to accept, that we have to understand, right? A lot of you women are not even going to accept it, but at least understand it. At least understand that there's a double standard, that men can do certain things that women just can't do. There's certain things that women can do that men can't do, right? But like I said, it's only when it's not beneficial for women that it becomes an issue, right? that it becomes an issue. Now, cheating is an issue altogether. But here's the biggest thing. Just by looking at her, just by looking at her demeanor, just by looking at how she's acting, I'm just being honest with you. This is just my opinion. She was aggressive well before this situation even happened, which probably prompted him to go out there and go mess around or have a side chick. Now, once again, a lot of your women are going to feel some type of way and think I'm trying to make excuses for them. I'm not. I'm just giving you a blunt reason as to why a lot of your men probably want to step out on the wives. The biggest reason is because a lot of your sisters, man, let's just be real. A lot of your sisters talk about hot girl summer, hot girl this, hot girl that, but lazy when it comes down to bed. You know, we got to take the gloves off. We're going to actually talk about this, right? A lot of your sisters, when they get in relationships, they get too comfortable, right? And they're not willing to put forth the effort or go the extra mile to make you happy when you're like a year into the relationship. Well, hey, let's spice it up. You know, let's wear a thong or whatever, or suck my shit for about 35 minutes. Let me do certain things to you that you just wouldn't let any regular man do to you, right? Because we've been in a relationship for so long, because we've been married for so long, hey, shoot, I want to, cream pie you, I want to shoot the club up. You know what I'm saying? Why make you take a plan B, or, I want to, shoot it in your mouth, or shoot it on your face, or shoot it on your chest. Right, but a lot of your women aren't willing to do that, man, when they get into the relationship, when they get deep into the relationship, because they're comfortable. Hey, well, that's just not me. I'm not comfortable. I'm cool with just doing the bare minimum. I'm cool with just laying on my back and you doing all the work. Right? And I know a lot of women, man, who are like that, who literally just sit on their back and just allow the man to do all the work, and the women don't ever put in any work. Now, for a lot of men, I'm pretty sure they don't really care. I know for myself, I don't care as much. Like, I care, but I don't care as much, right? For a woman to put in any work when it comes down to sex, all they need to do is, as long as that mouth work, hey, that's cool. As long as you can spice it up, I'm all for it. But like I said, I've dealt with plenty of girls, man, who weren't willing to satisfy the man, right? I've dealt with plenty of women who weren't willing to satisfy the man, who weren't willing to go the extra mile to make sure that I'm good. So, hey, there has been times where I did cheat. Pretty much damn near every time I cheated is because the girl that I was dealing with, she only liked doing the bare minimum. And listen, hey, I didn't like that, right? I didn't like that because it's like, man, I do far too much in this relationship. Every relationship that I've been in, I did far too much in a relationship for me to simply just ask you to do something and you just simply tell me no. You don't want to go the extra mile to make me happy. So, of course, that prompted me to go out and go look for something else. Prime example, when I went to college my first year, right? This is equivalent to what women and men do today, where where men are in sexless marriages, where women like to hold out on their man, because the man did something or they just don't want to do something with their man. Back in college, got my girl, I'm sitting here like, man, hey, look, I'm in college, I'm around other women, you know what I'm saying? But I love you, I only want you, hey, send me something so I can choke the chicken at night, right? Because if you want me to be a faithful man, you gotta keep my mind occupied, right? And mind you, we're in a long distance relationship. You're over here still in hometown. I'm all the way out 2-3 hours out in college around a bunch of women. But like I said, you want me to be faithful, so hey, go ahead and shoot me some pictures over so I can go ahead and choke this chicken so I can sleep at night. Oh, well, nah, I'm not comfortable with that. Oh, well, this, oh, well, that. So it's just like, okay, I'm in college for a couple of months, and you want me to look at all these women that's walking by. You got women throwing themselves at me, and I'm just supposed to sit here and say, no, I'm in a relationship. No, that's like, to me, that's an imp. To me, that's an imp, because now, like I said, you can put forth all of the effort to make sure your woman is happy. But for a lot of women, as long as they push the bare minimum, that's okay. Right? And the bare minimum is, hey, well, you know what? Hey, I may cook and clean from time to time, but hey, we believe in, there ain't no such thing as gender roles. It should be 50-50. I clean up half the house, you clean up half the house. I do this, you do that. For the relationship that I was in, I was doing everything. So it's like, there shouldn't be no reason why it's hard for me to be able to get what I asked for. And fast forward today, same thing with sexless marriages. Same thing with marriages, man, where women don't like to spice nothing up. Right? Hey, well, you got all these side chicks out here. You got all these women who is willing to suck me up for 35, 40 minutes, shorty, you're not willing to do it. You got this side chick that's over here that's willing to sit over here and put it down on me, willing to do all the work, right? So guess what? Hey, you're willing to do the bare minimum. You're willing to argue with me from time to time. You're willing to sit over here and only do, say, hey, well, you know what? Well, we're both heads of a relationship. Ain't nobody one over the other. That's the type of female, that's the type of energy that I'm getting from this sister right here, right? She runs the relationship. Hey, well, you know what? It's 50-50. He doesn't run the relationship. I don't run the relationship. We both run the relationship. It does not work that way. And I'm telling you, that's the type of vibe she is giving. That's the type of vibe she's giving. She's giving that independent, that strong, masculine vibe, right? Especially when you're sitting over here, especially given the fact that she's sitting over here trying to dictate the future of your relationship. Anytime a woman tries to dictate the future of any relationship, understand she runs that.
No, no. Let's be real. So what we gonna do is we gonna stay together. We gonna have a beautiful life together for the rest of our lives. We gonna continue getting money together. We gonna continue raising this little girl together. We gonna have a fabulous home. We're gonna love and take care of each other. But I'm gonna other people, and I hope you do too.
Ooh. Jesus Christ!
And we will never ever
delusion. You really think you're gonna sit in a happy relationship? She's saying we're gonna still live in a happy relationship where we love each other, but I'm a other niggas, and I hope you do too. And this is once again, there's no way in hell any man is going to be happy knowing his wife is getting slammed by another man, unless if he's a cuck or unless he is a imp. But no man is going to be okay with his wife walking out on him and sleeping with other men. It's just not going to happen. But once again, when you are this emotional, which a lot of women are, a lot of women are going to say stupid shit like this. Well, you know what? Hey, we're going to still live in a happy life. We're still going to have a happy life. We're still going to have a happy marriage. But guess what? I'm going to be sleeping with other men. And like I said, it's just crazy that, once again, this guy more than likely is just messing with one side chick, right? Then you have her who's saying, okay, well, because you mess with one side chick, hey, because this guy was messing with this one woman, this opens up the doors for me to mess with 40 other guys. Like, what type of shit is that? Hey, because you slept with one woman, I'm about to go ahead and suck in 50 other guys. Like, what? And then you know what's crazy about it? Like I said, with women like this, these women love revenge, right? You mess up with them one time, they're going to want to get revenge on you. And that's not the type of woman you want to deal with, which is why I said this says a lot about her character. She thinks she's doing something, but this says a lot about her character. But what it says about the guy's character, it says that the guy went out and had sex and that's about it. Once again, men who cheat is different than women who cheat. I'm just being honest with you, right? And I've never seen a man get accosted for cheating by other men. Other men don't accost you for cheating. You might have some men that sit up and say, well, I mean, brother, you had a pretty good, decent girlfriend, man. Why not just keep that? But most of you men are not going to accost you for cheating. Most men are going to say, well, damn, how did you get caught cheating? Well, damn, you must have been sloppy. But women are going to accost you. Women are going to get down your throat. Women are this. Women are going to do that. And I get why women will do that. But like I said, once again, I'm just showing you the difference between a man and the difference between a woman, right? You got to have some self-respect. If you are, listen, for her, she controls sex, right? For a woman, you control sex. So once again, she never thought to say, hey, well, you know what? Right, and she probably did, but for a lot of women who think like her, right, who sits up here and say, well, you know what, instead of just leaving a relationship or instead of just sitting over here asking him, hey, babe, why did you cheat on me? You know, I don't like that. So what did I do, right? And what can I change for you not to sit over here and want to go act on these other women? What can I do, or what can I change to make sure this doesn't happen again? Because if it does happen again, I'm gonna have to leave. But right, this one time, I'm just not finding out what made you say, you know what? Let me go out here and go find a side piece. Let me go out here and go find a side piece. Not just a chick that I just want to bone just one time and keep it moving. What made me go out here and go find a chick? What made me go out here to go put myself in another situation with another woman? Right? Because like I said, it just wasn't a one and done type of thing. From what it sounds like, it sounds like he's been constantly dealing with this side chick. So my question, if I was her, what did I do wrong? And a lot of you women don't ever sit back and actually take the time and ask the man, what did I do wrong to make you go out and go sleep with another woman? What did I do? And I'm telling you right now, for a lot of reasons, it's because a woman does not want to be a slut for her man. Women, understand that if you are a slut for your man, I promise you, a man will sit over here. Your man will still have the desire to go ahead and want to probably mess around with other women, but he will not enact on that because he's saying, what is the purpose of me going out here messing with a side chick who can please me sexually? But I got a woman at home who can please me sexually and make me food and is not a feminist, right? Who is submissive. But once again, a lot of these men and women get in relationships and these women get far too comfortable. They get out of shape. They get fat. They get overweight. Then the consistency falls off. So you're not going to be seeing them. They went from hey, you know what? Hey, I want to rub my man's feet every day. I want to make sure my man got food. I want to do this. I want to do that. Pulling out all the stops to make sure that this man cuffs you. To then when you're 2 years in a relationship or 2 years in a marriage, she done picked up about 20 pounds. She don't want to work out. Well, you're sitting over here saying, well, damn, baby, the dishes are over here piled up to the top. Well, baby, I just don't feel like cleaning them shits right now. Maybe clean them tomorrow. Oh, well, why can't you clean them some of the dishes? Nobody want to have to deal with that. And like I said, when you have a lot of women, you have a lot of sisters, from what I see, who have this type of mindset, who have this type of mentality, strong, independent, right? But the second you mess up with them one time, they're going to want to have all the get back in the world. Oh, well, because you did that, I'm going to go ahead and go sleep with other men. I'm about to go suck and fuck other men. Instead of just simply asking, baby, what can I do better? Baby, what can I do better? The reason a lot of men step out on their wives is, number one, because like I said, the wives are not willing to do what the side chick is willing to do. And then some people are going to say, well, why not just leave your girl and go to the side chick? Well, because number one, if I did leave the girl, for starters, if I did leave my girl, simply because she only wanted to do the bare minimum, people are going to look at you and say, well, damn, you left her because of this. You're controlling. And then they're going to try to twist the words. Oh, well, because she didn't want to send you some nudes. Oh, because she didn't want to suck your dick. Oh, because she didn't want to freaking have sex for 3-4 hours. There's so many excuses, right? And it's to the point where they kind of pigeonhole men. They pigeonhole men. Women can hold out on sex with you. Women can sit over here and put forth bare minimum. But the second you leave the relationship because of that, somehow the man is a bad guy. When the girl sit over here and go on Fresh and Fit or go on one of these podcasts and they ask, well, why didn't the relationship work with you and the man? It's always because the man. And it's never, well, I could have done something better. I could have did this. I could have done that differently. You don't ever hear that. But when you got a man, right? You may ask a man, well, why did y'all break up? Well, because she didn't want to do this, because she didn't want to do that. But you had the side piece over here who was willing to do everything that she wasn't willing to do. But she was asking this with no strings attached. She was saying, hey, you can do anything you want to me, and I'm willing to give you girlfriend treatment with no strings attached. I know you got a woman at home. Hey, I just want some attention. And I bet you a lot of men who are married and who probably got girlfriends. If they had a girl who was just as bad, if not badder than their significant other, right? If she came up to him and said, hey man, listen, I know you got a wife at the house, but look, I'm willing to give you wifey treatment. Meaning I'm willing to wash your feet, I'm willing to clean the damn shit stains out your drawers, I'm willing to make you food, I'm willing to do this, and then on top of that, I will suck your dick for however long you need me to, and I'll let you beat this coochie up for however long you need me to. With no strings attached, and you won't ever have to worry about your wife hearing about this or your girlfriend hearing about this. I promise you, hella men will sit over here and take that just because it's like, man, dude, if I can sit over here and get best of both worlds, why not? I got my girl sitting over here doing bare minimum. I got my wife sitting over here doing bare minimum, right? She doesn't even look as attractive as she did, man, when we first started to date, right? Then you got this chick over here who's a side chick who looks better than my girl, isn't argumentative, who's submissive, and who said, hey, you know what? I'm willing to make you food. I'm willing to do way more than what your wife is doing, and I'm willing to suck you up until I see the soul leave your body. What man is going to damn deny that when he's not getting everything that he wants at the house? So this is what I'm saying for here. A lot of times, man, when you have men who step out on their wives, especially in this situation, it's because more than likely the wife isn't doing something, or she's probably aggressive, or she's just not attractive, right? And people and women, listen, you do understand that you can be very unattractive just off the strength of your character and personality. You might be the baddest looking chick on the earth, But if your personality is trash, if your character is trash, that makes you look ugly. So for this one, and this is just me, if I'm dating, right, if I'm going out to look for women, I'm not looking for a sister like this. Why? Because like I said, she has a get back game mentality. Meaning that, hey, if you simply cheat on me one time, if you simply do something that I may dislike, I'm going to go out here and do something that you dislike. Instead of simply trying to figure out, why did he do that? Now I can understand if it was 2, 3, 4, 5 times after that, then okay, then she didn't lead to the relationship. But there should be no reason why this is coming out your mouth.
I want to do life with you. But in the process of all this happening, you a liar. You got you a and I had to hear from this what y'all relationship was about. Nah, we not no more. I want to see other people. You act like you the only fucker in this relationship that other people want to. No, no. Let's be real. So what we gonna do is we gonna stay together. We gonna have a beautiful life together for the rest of our lives. We gonna continue getting money together. We gonna continue raising this little girl together. We gonna have a fabulous home. We're gonna love and take care of each other. But I'm gonna other people, and I hope you do too.
There should be no reason why that's coming out her mouth, right? There should be no reason why that's coming out of any sister's mouth. But once again, because a lot of your women are so entitled, they feel like, hey, because you may do them dirty one time, right? And sometimes it's because of them. They saying, you know what, hey, I'm gonna do you even worse. You could be sitting over here texting a girl. This girl may sit over here and say, oh, you want to text other bitches? I'm about to sit over here and go on dates and let other men fuck me. I mean, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. But once again, this is just the mentality that a lot of your women have today, where they don't even have any self-respect, where they don't even use common sense and say, hey, what did I do wrong? What can I do better? Instead of saying that, they say, you know what, hey, I'm about to go ahead and sleep with other men because I'm about to go ahead and sleep and suck every other man because you did this to one woman. It's just crazy to me. But by no means am I excusing this man's behavior. By no means am I excusing this man's behavior.
No, no. Let's be real. So what we gonna do is we gonna stay together. We gonna have a beautiful life together for the rest of our lives. We gonna continue getting money together. We gonna continue raising this little girl together. We gonna have a fabulous home. We're gonna love and take care of each other. But I'm gonna other people, and I hope you do too.
Ooh. Jesus Christ.
And we will never ever talk about it. Don't bring me no babies. Don't bring me no diseases. But we gonna do what we want to do outside this house because to this point it has worked.
Only imps and guys who are cucks will cuff that. I'm just being honest with you. That woman is far too aggressive. That woman is far too masculine. Let's just be real. She has too much masculine energy. Well, hey, you know what? Because you did what you did, this is how this relationship is going to go. And for that man, he's an imp for staying in that. He's an imp for staying in that. Because as a man, for me, hey, it is what it is. And probably the biggest reason he is not trying to divorce this chick is because, he divorced her. She is going to get half of his shit. And that's another bad thing about society, bro, that, hey, because I cheated on this girl, a lot of your women will sit over here and say, well, because you cheated on her, she is entitled to your money. And if she wants to divorce you, she should take all your bread. So she didn't work for none of my money. She didn't do jack squiddly squat for my bread. But because I sat here and dealt with another woman, because I stuck my dick into another woman, she's entitled to all my money now. And this is how a lot of your women think, right? This is how a lot of your sisters think. Hey, well, because he cheated, I deserve his money. Cut it out. Cut it out, man. Cut it out. So women, understand, man, that if you have this type of mentality, it says a lot about you than it does the man. It says a lot about you than it does the man. Because number one, because you control access to sex, if you're just giving it away willy-nilly while you got a whole man at the house, once again, it shows a lot about you. It shows a lot about you. And I promise you, if they divorce, she will never get a man again. I promise you, she will never get a man again. Because no man is going to want to deal with that headache. Right? Oh, well, shit. You're trying to say she's a headache, but yet he the one that cheated. Yes. Get out your feelings, people. Get out your feelings. Look past her anger and look at what she is saying. Look at the situation itself. The man probably taking care of this woman. The man is probably doing everything for this woman. But hey, well, you know what? Because he cheated, I'm gonna still go out here and go fuck other men. Man, I tell you, and if you're a man, like I said, man, if you're a man and you decide to want to deal with women like that, understand that a lot of your sisters have a revenge type of mentality. You do them dirty, they're gonna try to do you worse. Instead of just leaving or simply saying, hey, well, what can I do to do better? But like I said, if the man keeps cheating over and over and over, yes, you have all the rights to leave. You want to leave, leave. But don't sit over here and jump on the internet and say, well, you know what, hey, I'm gonna go sleep with other men and you're going to allow that. No, because once again, it says a lot about you than it does the man. Y'all do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, leave me a subscribe.